In this session, we will be learning how to create standard WBS template, as well as we will see how to create a project using CJ20N. Also, we will be seeing how to create WBS structure using transaction code CJ01. And the last is we will use Fiori app, and through Fiori app we will access the project builder, that is CJ20N, and create a project. So let's start. So first log into the system, go to project systems. Here select basic data, select templates, click on standard, expand the standard WBS, double click. So here we will create a standard WBS template from scratch. So I'm selecting the project profile, then I am selecting the project number, standard project definition series number. One second, no issues. I will use this JD 10001. So let me check the open number. This open number, what it does is it looks into the coding mask, and system will tell what is the sequence number which is available. So we have not started the creation, so the first number is available. So system is proposing us to use this number. I say continue, enter or copy. So once I select this, I enter from the keyboard. What the system will do is system will create a project standard template using this. Fine. This is my coding mask. This is my status profile for project definition, status profile for WBS. This is my calendar, factory calendar, day, and these are my organization elements. Okay. So now let me create the structure hierarchy. So for this, I am selecting WBS element overview. I am selecting this. So this screen will appear. So what I can do is simply I can create the structure here, telling that the JD 1001 is my first WBS element. You need to make sure that level 1 WBS and the project definition should be same. Okay, so this is my construction project. So now below this level 2, I can create my structure. So I will mention level 2 here like this. So here I will select this. So this series will follow, and then here I will be maintaining, saying this as engineering. Okay, WBS. Instead, also you have option like here you can go. I have one Excel sheet which I have prepared. So let us copy from there. So the screen which we have seen earlier, is this very similar to this. So levels and the WBS ID and WBS description. So this, what it does is it will ease my job. If I create on Excel, it gets created in no time. So I just can select and say Control C, and I can come here and paste the data. So this is how we can create the standard project template. Fine. So let me copy the remaining part. Best practice is you should select 15 rows at a time. or 16 also you can select. So now let's just copy and paste. Remaining is yeah. So let's copy the other part and paste. This is my remaining part. I'll copy this. So let me enter. So now system, it has taken the complete structure. So let us look into hierarchy graphic format. This is my mobilization. In mobilization, I have construction office, dismantling of office, demobilization, as well as work completion. In engineering, I have 10% design, 10%, 30%, 60%, 90%, 100%. And then I have IFC and as well drawings. In procurement, I have construction procurement material. Just as a sample standard structure I have created. In construction works, I have construction of site 1, site 3, site 4. So oh, what I can do is, yeah, this is how. Also from here, you can define the whether the WBS element is a billing WBS or plan operative indicators. These are operative indicators. From here also, you can define the operative indicators, saying that this is a milestone WBS, as well as on this WBS, I want to plan the cost and post the actuals. Account assignment element is the actual account assignment element. So once you define this, what the system does is system will save the data. So I'll just come back here. So here also I have an option like planning elements. I can select, or like, let's take all the elements as a planning element. So we want, meaning that we want to plan the cost at all levels of WBS. Okay, this account assignment element is for posting actual cost. And there is one more billing element. Billing element is for planning. Billing element is for plan revenue and actual revenue, posting of actual revenue. So when the plan revenue and the actual revenue gets triggered, we will be discussing that in the network session so that you will have a clarity, as well as from material perspective where we are booking the plan cost as well as the actual cost. We'll be looking into that later on. So this is how you will be selecting your operating indicators for the project template, as well as if you want to record any information with respect to profit center, you can make it mandatory at the project profile level also. Here you can mention, let's take the IT manager is the responsible manager and the applicant is Sam, who is responsible. So other controls, like let's take as a data, whatever the data is coming from the project profile, let us take that and let us save this. So once you save this, the project standard template is created. Now you want to check, you can just select the standard template and enter. System will show you the data. So this is how now you can use this and create your operating operative projects. Okay, so this was standard WBS creation. Now let's use CJ20 and create a new project. Okay, for this, create a project using project template. To create a project, click on create. So we will be copying the standard project template and create a project. So for this, we'll say create copy a project. Here I will just mention the series. So let me just search for, so system is giving me option of creating operative project structure. So for the code, for this JD coding mask, I asked system, so system proposed me this number. So I am saying okay. So for start date, I'm taking 2nd June, and finish date I'm taking as, 1 second, remove this, as 31st July. Okay, here project profile, I'm taking the standard profile 6023, and here we'll be selecting the standard template which we have created. Okay, that is JD 10001. Okay, well, system is not showing, so fine, I'll just enter here the number 10001, the one which we have created last time. So I will request to create a project. So here you can see the standard WBS JD 101 has not been released. So let's go and release the template, and then we'll come back. One second. So let me go to SAP menu, and I'll go to project system. Here, basic data, templates, WBS structure. Now I will not select create, but I will select the change CJ92. So here I will enter. So system is showing me this overview of WBS element information. I need to select project definition to release my standard template. Here I will select project definition, then I'll go to edit. In status, I will select release. So once I select release, system, one second, system will change the status. So my WBS should be released now. So I'll go back here, but the system project has taken already. So let me go back again and check how system reacts. So again, I go to create project, then I say copy. I'm mentioning the project code. I'm mentioning the description of the project. Here again, I will mention the start date and the finish date of the project. Project profile is selected. Here we have standard project definition. So I will say create. So now you can see system has not prompted error saying that the standard template has not been released. So I just show you how to release that. So this is how you can create the project structure. So let's see the WBS element overview. in overview format. Here you can see file. Okay, this is the hierarchy. On the left side you can see the hierarchy. You can collapse all, also you can expand file. So here we have intermediate save and final save. If I just save as intermediate, system will keep the project here. Or if I save this using the save button above, system will put it in the work list. See here it has moved to the work list. So fine. Now let's again create a new project from scratch in CJ20N. Okay, for this I will go to the create button, select create, then I'll select as project. So now I will create the project from scratch. So again I go and request the system to show me the proposed number. This is my proposed number. I selected it, saying this is a construction project. Okay, so I will say this is the construction project for C023. So here my standard WBS has to be selected. Which WBS? Sorry, standard project profile I have to select. So once I select this project profile, and also I need to change it to validated stock. So now I click. So system made my project profile default. Okay, so at the overview level, again we have an option WBS element. I can create on from the right side also, requesting system to give me an option like a right click, create WBS. I say enter. So now system is creating the hierarchy. So you need to keep in mind the project definition and the WBS element should be on the same level, because project definition is not the account assignment element, where I cannot plan the cost, post the actual cost, plan the revenue, or post the actual revenue. Instead, it is available on the level 1 WBS. So we need to keep the same number for the project definition as well as the level 1 WBS. Then the structure we follow below. So this is how it is. So let's go to overview again. So here you can see how it has created. So again, we can follow the sheet. Okay, so project like JD011 is also already created. So we need to change the data. So to change the data, what I am doing is, let me just take, fine, I have it here. So I'll just try to replace the number one to number two. Okay, so 0000 fine one, and I'm requesting system to replace with 2. Okay, so now I will say replace all. So you can see all are done. Before the number was JD 0000 1, now it has replaced to 2. Okay, so now again we'll follow the same procedure as we did in the template. We'll just copy and paste it. So okay, let us remove the first top one and just take the below one, because I have entered it, so it has grayed out. The first line item is grayed out, so it will not allow me to paste it. So at the second level I'm placing it and entering it. So this is again grayed out. So I will go here back. So let us select around 15 to 16 line items. Okay, so let me select it this, and I'll say enter. So let me select again 16 lines and enter. Okay, so now my structure is ready. So you want to see at a hierarchical level how it looks like. Okay, back. So you need to, during the creation, you need to do some things manuals, like you need to mention whether the system will ask us whether the WBS is planning element. So if the WBS is planning element, like in some cases, what the customer want to do is they want to keep all the elements, all the WBS as a planning element and as well as a billing element in some cases. So we need to select manually. Fine, it's a small job. So let's select all the WBS element as a planning element. Now we will make all the WBS as a billing elements. Okay, it depends. In some projects, all the WBSs are milestone. On every WBS or level 2 or level 3 WBS is considered as a billing element. So on these levels, milestones are maintained. So we need to mention that. So this is fine. Now let me go back again here. Overview. What is this? Let us check what is this billing element. No, this is, what is this? Summarization. Okay. Summarization will not keep it. So what is our project type? So this is APC project. So let me copy it EPC and paste for all the project type as a EPC project. Right. Second. So here, next, what we will do is for This is priority, right? So let's keep it normal, 03. Okay. What we will do is we'll create on Excel and just copy paste it so that our job will get easier. Fine for, let me take 03. Let me just convert the text as 03. Okay. So 15. So let's copy the 03 and paste at the project level. Okay, system is taking 5. Let's give it 3 and save, and followed by all. So we'll copy this all. Fine. So this is in fact easier than editing manually. So that is what I want to show you. So this is how you can select the define the project type, define the priority. So the next part is organization elements. Okay, system has taken organization element as a fine. So just let me check the, let me save this. Okay, let me check the project definition. So yeah, during creation we have selected a different standard project profile. No issues. So this is how you create manually a manual project. Okay. So again the process will come. So this is it from the CJ20N. So now I will now let's create project using the transaction code CJ2D. Okay, double click this. So here let me check the available number. So fine, this is 03. We will select and create a project. So and now in this case, what we will do is we will use the operative project which we have created, and using this we will create a project. Okay, this is construction project. Okay, let me select the date. Fine. Click on create project. So system is prompting profile copied is standard profile was entered. Copy options from standard profile into project. I say yes. So here you can check out my project is created, and now if I save, system will create a project. Okay, using CJ2D. So I'll not save this. So one more option we have, we can create a project using WBS structure, that is CJ01. Here also I can select the project number from which I want to create. I have two options. I can use the operative project or a standard template. So let's take the operative project below and enter. So system is prompting profile copied from standard profile. Okay, which is system is telling that JD03 is created with the standard profile. You want to continue copy options from standard profile into the project. So which means that we have two profiles. One profile is in template. I mean, operative project is having a different template, and the project which we are creating is now will be having a different template. So I said okay. So let me check the overview. Okay. So here I will select the command replace. So my project number is 03. I'm copying from 02. I will say replace. So you can see now it has been replaced. So now I will run check if system finds any error. So below, the system is not prompting any error. You can see no errors. I am requesting to include the project. So now the project is included. Okay. Also, I can see the hierarchy graph in the hierarchy graphic format. So once I save, the project is created. So my project is created. So I can go and check my project. Okay. So this is how we will be creating a project. We have options from we can first is to create a template, then we can create a project using CJ28. Most of the project coordinators, project managers will use this. Okay. As well as CJ01 also is mostly it is used, and CJ2D is also used. So these were the options through which we can create the project. Now we will create a project using Fiori app. So you can launch the Fiori app from here also. The link will be given to you by the basis consultant. So once you double click here, you can directly ask the system to allow you to go to the web, or else what we can do is we can directly go to the Chrome. So this access will be given to you, and GUI and the web will have the same username and passwords. Okay. So according to your profile, user profile or consultant profile, you will get the privileges. So here you can go to, if we are creating a project using project builder. Okay. Also you can use other transactions like operative WBS as well as CJ2D project definition. So let's click on project builder tile. So once I click, it's very similar to the GUI or some most of the consultants say GUI. So sometimes in pronunciation it you know I mean it doesn't get pronounced properly. Okay. So to create a project, again you can click on create button. Then you have options. You can create fresh. So let me show you fresh. Create a project. Okay. So let me use the same series. Okay. So I hope this is used already. So next available is 5 available. Okay, so I will say to the system continue. So now my project number is created. I will mention it as a construction project. Definition, the description I will mention as a project. Fine, I have a project profile here, which is mandatory. You can see the red asterisk, which means it's mandatory. So once I enter using keyboard, system what it does is it will copy the defaults whatever available in the project profile. Fine. So I can create manually from here also. Right click, create WBS element. Okay, which I have shown in the SAP GUI format. So the same also you can use the WBS element overview, and you can copy from your Excel sheet. So in our case we'll copy. So you can select the data and copy and paste here. So Control C from keyboard and Control V, the same what we do in Excel sheet. Okay, then I'll come back again. I'll copy some more data. So this is how we can create a project. Again, some information, by practicing you will get idea clear how to create a project. Okay, so also now I will show you how to copy a project. Okay, I hope this is fine with you of creating a project. So the same procedure, copy, and we can use the same number, project definition, description as construction. We are using same project profile, and we are copying from operative project. Okay, also you can copy from standard. If you have a created version, you can copy the version also. Okay, so here I am saying to create a project. So once I click create, fine. So system is asking to change the dates. Okay, let me take the dates, new dates. Okay, this is my start date and this is my finish date of the project. And again, I'm coming here below saying create a project. So now my project is created. Here you can see on the left side the complete hierarchy. Fine. So project type is not selected. You need to select it. You can select the WBS overview element here, and you can copy the project type. Like we'll do it here for the project type. Okay, here I will mention 5. Let me try it here. Create. Sorry, what the system is saying? 05. Okay, system is not taking. I need to change it manually. 05. 7 copied. Cancel it. So this is how we can create a project. Fine, I will not save the changes. Okay, so this is how you can create a project on the Fury app. Okay, see you in the next session. Thank you.